Welcome to another episode of the Rookie Room. I'm here to answer questions for all those looking to get into a trucking career, company drivers wanting to go lease, or hey, maybe you just got general rookie questions you want to ask. I'm here to help. So anyways, if you want to ask a question, you just go off to facebook.com/Mark Staite Trucking. Post your question there in the stream from there, and we'll be all good to go. Let's see if anybody's in here right now. Ryan Peterson asks, what's your thoughts on Walmart about drivers parking overnight? All right, let me roll up the window here so we can tear into this. Ryan, what are your thoughts on Walmart about drivers parking overnight? It's a mixed bag there. Okay, the problems drivers are having, or we as an industry are having with Walmart and being kicked off properties. Some of it's Walmart pushing back because some drivers out there, let's face it, are pigs. They're slobs. They have no respect for property ownership. They just throw their trash around. They just roll down their window and throw it out, no matter where they're at. And of course, Walmart's got to hire somebody to go pick that up. And I don't blame them for saying, you know what? You drivers are just pigs. Forget it. We don't want any of you in here. If you're a driver and you're in a Walmart parking lot taking a 10-hour break, use the trash cans. Walk into the building to use the restroom. They're not going to holler at you. Park yourself out of the way. Don't put yourself in the middle of their parking spot up front where the cars need to park. Use some common sense. Okay, there's one argument put out there that Walmart parking lots are not truck stops, and I agree with that. They're not a truck stop. They weren't designed or meant to be used as a truck stop. Now, if the managers are gracious enough to allow us to park, be very, very thankful, because they don't have to let you park there for a 10-hour break. That's private property. That's not a truck stop. And of course, most people counter, well, that's a public space. Might be a public space, but it's private property. And they can trespass you like that. One phone call to the local police department or the sheriff's office, and all the manager's got to say is, I'd like you to trespass that driver, that driver, that driver. All these drivers out here, trespass them. And that sheriff's going to go around knocking on the door. You're being officially trespassed. And they'll read you the trespass law for that, or for that jurisdiction. And you've got to leave or you're going to be towed. You'll be towed out of there. Okay, here's another little fact a lot of people don't know. Walmart stores, most Walmart stores, Walmart doesn't own the building or the land or the parking lot. They lease the property. Okay, let me say that again. Walmart does not own the physical building or the dirt in the parking lot that it sits on. Somebody else owns it and then rents it out, rents the space out to Walmart. And most times, truck parking bans are coming from the owner of the property, not Walmart. Those places that have all those signs up, no truck parking, no overnight truck parking, and there's like a bazillion signs, and they got the big arches over on the main entrances that are like at 11 foot to block drivers from coming in. I guarantee you those properties are not Walmart-owned properties. Somebody else owns the property and rents the building and parking lot to Walmart. Okay, so the store manager may not have a say at all in the process. Again, because Walmart doesn't own the property. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, if, like I said, if you are lucky enough to find, a space where they're not hassling you and they're not going to kick you out, I do it myself when I'm forced to use a Walmart parking lot as a place to take a 10-hour break. I'll go in, I'll do a little bit of shopping just to get stocked up on the truck, the small stuff I need. When I come back out, if I'm in a bunch of groups where trucks are at, if I see trash on the ground, I'll pick it up. If I see shopping carts that were pushed out to where the back 40 where the trucks are, if they're shopped, I'll grab those carts. I'm not going anywhere for 10 hours, and I'll walk those carts over to the corral, where the carts are supposed to go, because I don't want to lose that opportunity to use that spot again in the future. And I'm hoping that there's other drivers out there that feel the same way. Granted, we can't change the behavior of the slob bastards who don't give a shit about Walmart's parking lot and throw their trash around and go piss on the bushes over there. We're not going to change them. We can yell at them, and I've done that a couple of times. A guy threw a trash bag out his window. I'm going, dude, There's a trash can 25 feet in front of your nose. Why don't you go throw that away? Don't you want to use this again? And he and I got into it. I'm like, you know what? You're just a dick. And I gave him the bird and grabbed his trash. And I threw it away for him. Just to let him know what a prick he was. Because I didn't want to lose that future parking spot there. But I tell you what, guys like me, I know we're getting fewer and fewer. And more properties are saying no more trucks. It's just a fact. We are our own worst enemy as an industry when it comes to trucking and Walmarts. And I'm just going to keep doing what I do and hopefully be able to change some other people's minds. Bring back that respect, you know, that the driver has. Again, it boils down to integrity. I know that word came up earlier today or earlier this week in Facebook, integrity. And there's the dictionary version of integrity, but there's an easier explanation of the word, or the definition, an easier definition of the word integrity. And it's this. It's one's ability to do the right thing when nobody's looking. Think about that. You've got to take care of something. Do you have the ability to do the right thing even though nobody's looking? A lot of drivers have no integrity. They'll just throw the trash out. Throw it right out the window and just leave it there and drive off. And that's the problem. Okay, but anyways, thank you for that, Ryan. Thanks for that question. Welcome. Hopefully you got to learn something. If you did, that's really cool. That does it for me for now. Until we see you next week, you be safe, you be good, and remember what we talked about, integrity. Have the ability to do the right thing when nobody's looking. Okay? That does it for me. Let's get out of here. It's the end of the Rookie Room. We'll see y'all next Sunday.